Fellow astronaut breaks in tears. The moon is not what you think. Over the years, humans have been on the path of constant discoveries of things that concern the world around them. This has inspired most of the crazy advancements that we have in the area of science and technology. In 1969, these advancements gave humans a mind-blowing opportunity to put the first humans on the moon. Ever since, this achievement has been celebrated by all and sundry, and we have seen amazing footage of the astronauts setting their feet on the moon. But what if you were told that there was more to this than we were ever told? Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first two humans to ever set their feet on the moon, but most of what we have heard revolves around the first person to do that. And recently, Aldrin has come forward with some insane information on what he had seen while on the mission to the moon. He reported having seen a strange object that seemed to have been under some kind of control and not just a free-floating debris in space. And they had to confirm that this wasn't a dislodged part of the craft they were in. Although no further investigation was carried out on the matter, there have been some crazy events that have necessitated the need to ask questions on these matters. Until recently, humans have been basking in the little discoveries that they've made about the universe. But with the launch of powerful telescopes like the James Webb, our perspective on certain issues have changed. Considering the vastness of the universe, many have come to believe that it's just crazy thinking that there's only one planet like Earth in it. Even Aldrin subscribes to this school of thought, as he revealed in this interview. Just take a listen.
That's a billion stars.
For perspective, the James Webb Space Telescope, which launched in 2021, has been in operation for a few years, but it's already made some groundbreaking discoveries that have changed our understanding of the universe. Thousands of other galaxies have been discovered with their own stars and planets, which has changed all the previous knowledge we thought we had about the universe. Let's look at some of the most interesting discoveries that have been made by this telescope in a very short period. James Webb has discovered the oldest galaxy ever seen, and if we dig further, we might end up learning about the origin of things. JWST has seen galaxies that existed just 300 million years after the Big Bang. This is the oldest galaxy has ever been seen, and it pushes further the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. Some of these discoveries couldn't have been possible if not for the advanced features of the telescope that have made it able to see infrared light that would normally elude humans and other older telescopes. We have also been able to see what's believed to be the first stars in the universe. JWST has seen the first stars that formed in the universe. These stars were much more massive than the stars that formed today, and they helped to shape the early universe. Meanwhile, humans have been on the search for planets that will be able to hold life. There are several reasons for this. The first is to find an option for humans in the case of existential crisis. And the second reason is to find any advanced civilization that might be hiding out there. In this regard, the JWST has been able to view the atmosphere of some exoplanets like WASP-39b, WASP-18b, GJ-486b, and K-12 to 18b. A feat that would have been impossible with older technologies. Also, JWST has been able to study the atmosphere of one other exoplanet called WASP-96b. This was the first time that we've been able to see the atmosphere of an exoplanet, and it's opened up new possibilities for studying the potential for life on other planets. As far as we know, for life to thrive on a planet, there has to be water present on that planet. And JWST has made some impressive and eye-opening discoveries in this regard. The telescope has been able to detect the presence of water in some other planets in the universe. JWST has found evidence of water in the atmospheres of several exoplanets. This suggests that water is a common substance in the universe, and it increases the chances that there is life on other planets. These are just a few of the many discoveries that have been made by JWST. These are just a few of the many discoveries that have been made by JWST. The telescope is still in its early stages of operation, and it's expected to make many more discoveries in the years to come. With such discoveries, it's kinda laughable to think our planet is the only one capable of holding some kind of life form. So far, no evidence of life has been found by the telescope, but there's no telling what we will find if we dig a little deeper. The discoveries made by JWST have challenged our current understanding of the universe and have opened up new possibilities for research. It is still too early to say how much JWST will change our understanding of the universe, but it is clear that it's a powerful tool that will help us learn more about our cosmic origins. In a like manner, further exploration of the moon might have so much in stock that we expect. And considering the personality of Aldrin, sweeping his claim about sighting an object under the carpet might just be a mistake. For starters, there's an unexplored part of the moon known as the dark side. The term dark side of the moon is often used to refer to the far side of the moon, which is the side that always faces away from Earth. However, the far side of the moon is not actually dark. It receives the same amount of sunlight as the near side of the moon. The term dark side of the moon is more accurately used to refer to the unknown side of the moon, as it was not until the late 50s that the far side was first photographed by the Soviet spacecraft Luna 3. The far side of the moon is different from the near side in several ways. It's more heavily cratered and it has fewer flat plains. The far side also has a different composition than the near side. It's thought to be made up of older, more primitive material. The far side of the moon is still a mystery to us. We do not know much about its surface features or its composition. However, there is growing interest in exploring the far side of the moon, and there are several missions planned to do so in the coming years. The phrase, "see you on the dark side of the moon," is being used in other contexts to refer to the unknown or the unknowable. So, what if there's something really sitting there waiting to be discovered? In fact, there have been a few reports of strange structures sighted on the moon, but there's been no concrete evidence to show that these things are actually there, which might just be because we have not looked hard enough. Aldrin's assertion that he had seen something begins to gather some credibility when you consider other testimonies from other astronauts. In 1974, a NASA astronaut claimed to have seen some strange sightings on the moon. The astronaut, Eugene Kerman, said that he encountered this strange sighting while he was walking on the moon during the Apollo 17 mission. However, Eugene never mentioned that this could have been an alien sighting, but speculations have followed this revelation ever since. The fact that no other astronauts saw the strange light and it has never been photographed has reduced the attention on the said sighting. In 2012, a Chinese rover on the moon photographed a strange, cube-shaped object. The object was about 16 feet wide and was located in the Von Karman crater. However, scientists believe that the object is most likely a natural formation caused by rocks that have been stacked together. These are just a few of the reports of strange structures sighted on the moon. While none of these reports have been confirmed, they continue to fuel speculation about the possibility of extraterrestrial life on the moon. It's important to note that the moon is a very harsh environment. It's bombarded by radiation, and its surface is covered in dust and rocks. This makes it difficult to see anything clearly on the moon, and it's easy to mistake natural formations for something more unusual. So far, there's no evidence to suggest that there are any strange structures on the moon. However, the possibility remains open, and future missions to the moon may be able to shed more light on the mystery. That's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.